Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Just a Segment. Today we are reacting to scary stories. Fuck. Today we are reacting to scary stories. Yeah. So, let's get into this shit.
I don't know what to do.
Alright.
It all started 3 weeks ago. My mom disappeared.
Okay.
She was at home in the morning, nothing different. She hugged me, saying goodbye, wished me luck with school, and gave me a packed lunch.
Okay.
And when I got home that evening, she wasn't there.
Oh shit. Hold on.
She didn't come back. So we called the police and all of the search was set up. The whole town came together and held a giant search party.
The whole town? Damn, that bitch must be famous.
Lasting through the night, but there was no sign of her at all. She had just completely vanished.
I'm honestly sorry for your mother. You like me, my mother left me. She completely vanished.
The weeks since were hell for both me and my dad. Rumors started spreading through town, and particularly around the school, that my mom had been murdered. Dad took things a lot worse than I did. He was a carpenter, so it wasn't unusual behavior for him to disappear into the garage for a long time, to work on a chair or table or something. Especially, it was what he always did when he was stressed. I figured that's just how he was dealing with the grief. We barely spoke over the next couple weeks. He was locked in there from sunrise to midnight.
Damn, well, the good thing is you can bring your bitch at your old crib and then fuck real quick and kick that bitch out. I'm just kidding. You could like invite your girl, watch a movie, your dad gonna be in the motherfucking fucking garage, so what the fuck he gonna say? His ass is not gonna be even paying attention. So, bring your bitch.
We might bump into each other at one point, but he'd just say goodnight and went to bed. Sure, it was a bit weird, but I understood that he was going through a lot. But the longer he spent in there, the less I was sure he was doing woodwork. There were large bottles of...
He killed your mother. Why the fuck did I say that like that? I was like, he killed your mother. I mean, bruh, he has like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, sorry, I just remembered this one. But he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bleach bottles. No one buys that much bleach. And plus, the bleach bottles are big as fuck. They last you like a whole week or so, or a whole month. So, he killed your mother. Because they only use bleach to clean the fucking garage or shit, to clean the body, blood, and
bleach popping up in our bins. And Dad barely took any break. One night, I had waited for him to go to sleep, and I crept down to try to open the door. But it was locked tight, and Dad always had the key.
Okay, that's still that motherfucking
But today, when I came home from school, he was in the kitchen.
Okay.
Freshly shaved, showered, had a rested face. He was totally different from what he'd been for the last couple of weeks. He was cooking. My dad used to love grilling, and his steaks were always amazingly delicious.
Okay.
So, it was a nice change, since I fed myself only pot noodles and soup for a few weeks.
I felt that. I feel him. I literally feel his ass. Because when I grow up, I'm going to start working and fucking eat. But I feel his ass, nigga. I was only eating pots and noodles for the past week because my dad comes late, so.
He set down 2 of the biggest...
Boy, if you don't get your old cross-eyed ass... Nah, I'm cross-eyed. Boy, if you don't get your long hair trying to be fucking Scarface ass. How the fuck is this even working? You need to at least have a little mark here.
Bloodiest steaks I had ever seen in my life. But it looked kind of different. Not bad, but just different. Dad tucked into a steak straight away, and I did too. It was a
best
bit tough to chew, but the seasoning...
That's what she said?
...and flavors tasted just as good as the rest of the steaks were. We had finished pretty soon, and I was feeling full and satisfied. Then Dad said something I can't stop thinking about. I doubt they'll ever find her body.
He killed your mother.
His voice didn't sound sad or depressed. I didn't say anything, just stared at him. Hearing what he said sent shivers down my spine. Then, I thought of the stakes.
Oh shit.
Late nights in the garage, hundreds of bleach bottles, and my dad's weird behavior. Did he feed me her body?
Oh, fuck that.
Or am I just overthinking it? What do I do?
I don't know. I'll tell you what to do. First, try to steal that key from your dad. Open the garage, and if you see a body, fuck the key. Fuck your phone. Actually, take your phone. Fuck your bitch. Fuck everybody. Run the fuck away. Alright, I forgot. I saw something in an unbelievable creature.
When I was 16, my parents, brother, and I were living in an apartment on the 4th floor. Every night, we heard crazy laughing outside of our house.
Oh, hell no. That's when I'm moving the fuck out. First day tomorrow. Or first thing today.
At first, we just thought it could have been a neighbor taking care of a sick person. So we didn't
Oh, yeah, the sick person's gonna be like,
worry about it. Then one night, I heard laughing again. It was 11 p.m., and everyone in my house was sleeping. I got out of bed and looked out the window, and I
oh
saw
shit.
nothing.
Hold on.
And as soon as I looked out the window, the laughing stopped. It was kind of weird, but
Hell
anyway,
no.
I just went back into bed and slept. After that, I had to use the bathroom at 4:30 a.m.
Alright, why?
The bathroom was downstairs in the hall, and the bathroom window was facing a big field of grass and a parking lot. After I finished using the bathroom and washed my hands, I heard that crazy loud laugh again for about a whole 30 seconds. It sounded like this person didn't even get tired.
Hell
He
no.
seemed that he needed to catch his breath from this loud and long laughing. I proceeded to look out the window again.
Hell
And
no, nigga.
I saw a group of about 5 dogs going crazy around
What the fuck's
something.
that?
And when the dogs moved, I absolutely felt fear. There was something. Another dog.
Okay.
I think it was a dog. It had a dog body and paws, but not a dog face.
Oh, hell nah. See me with them vocals, nigga.
It had a human face, and it was staring at me. It looked at me for a minute and then started to slowly smile.
Hell no.
Then laughed again, and that was the same voice that I've heard constantly. I ran to my room, but I couldn't go back to sleep. The next morning, I told my parents and brother what had happened. They
Man, fuck your parents. Fuck your father. Fuck your mother. Why am I saying it like that? Why am I saying mother? You know what? Fuck your mother. Fuck your father. Fuck everyone that lives with you. Run the fuck away. They might not know what the fuck's going on because they don't believe you, but fuck them.
thought I had a nightmare. I said that I swear it wasn't a nightmare, but they didn't believe me.
Tell them bitches to go outside at like 2, 3 in the morning. Tell that bitch to go outside, see what the
They
fuck
just
they have.
laughed and ignored it.
I just said, fuck you. I'm gonna run the fuck away.
Everything felt real. I know it was 100% real. But the next few days went by, and I didn't hear anything.
Alright?
And one day it was getting quite dark outside. I did end up getting a cold from swimming, so my parents and brother went out
Coronavirus!
grocery shopping. It
Coronavirus!
was 9 p.m., and I took my dog for a walk for a little while.
Okay.
There was an abandoned house down the block, and my dog took off running to a bush suddenly.
You bitch! That's what I would have said to my dog.
It was like something got his attention. I ran after my dog, and literally I had to crawl under a fence to go and get him. When I finished crawling under the fence, I ended up cutting my
Ooh, that hurts.
knee. But thankfully, I got my dog. And when I looked up, there that thing was. That dog with a human face. We
Okay.
were face to face. It had glowing green eyes.
Alright.
And it had definitely human face features. And the head was bald. I screamed, and it just started that scary laughing again.
I would slap the fuck out of it. I will kill it. If I ever... Either one, I would run the fuck away. Or either two, stomp that bitch till his guts the fuck out like... bitch.
I ran away with my dog and came back home. Well, I'm
Stub
18
that
now,
bitch.
and my family and I moved away to another
Good.
place. I don't know what the heck that thing was, and why I've seen it twice. But I'm just glad that I don't see it anymore.
Alright. Oh, shit. That dog possessed. Drop that bitch. Okay. Someone tried to break in my house several times. Damn. I heard about one time breaking, but never several times, nigga. Look, the smartest way to kill somebody, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. Grab a bottle, right? Not any type of bottle. A bottle like, you know those Coca-Cola bottles that they serve you like in those Latino restaurants where they're like a jarrito. You smack the guy with the glass, and the glass is gonna deform into something sharp. Hit him with that fucking sharp thing, and then cut his shit, and then the nigga dead or bleeding as hell and won't fuck with you no more. Sorry for anyone that doesn't like gory shit.
I recently moved out to a town university in a different town,
gay
so I rented a flat where I live alone.
I will never live alone because I'm afraid of somebody robbing my house and they're coming to my room instantly. They gonna go to my nigga's room instantly.
Every morning, I took my bicycle, which I keep in the basement of my building, and went to my lectures. Usually, the neighborhood is quiet, but one night around 1 o'clock a.m., my door phone rang.
That's when you... Ooh! Damn! Wait, I'm trying to whistle. There we go. I whistle. I don't know why I whistle like this, but I put air inside my vocals. I don't like... Like, that's how people normally whistle, but I whistle like... I whistle like coming air inside me.
This was unusual,
Damn, that vagina probably not that...
but I brushed it off as a mistake
Aight.
from someone who got drunk. It rang again, but I kept ignoring it. This happened at least 3 different times.
I would answer and be like, what the fuck do you want? I would have been like that.
So it began to annoy me. One day, I returned from my lecture and found a bus ticket placed on my door handle. This ticket was from a bus in my hometown, and it appeared to be mine.
Oh
As the
shit.
bus number on it was the bus that I frequently used. At this moment, I started to get concerned that someone was pranking me. That
Okay.
same night, I kept my front window a bit open.
That's what I never do that. Unless you in the like 3rd floor where niggas can't reach you. Cause tall niggas can probably still reach. Jump out that bitch. Boom. Beat the fuck out of you. Boom.
Keep an eye on the entrance. I live on the 2nd floor, so it's too high for anyone.
Hell no it's not. Look, nigga can just like garage, jump on another fucking door, jump really high and go to your place. Easy.
Want to climb. I shut the lights,
You know how I can tell that's her place? Because look, that's the only light that's on and the only slightly open window.
floor, so it's too high for anyone to climb.
Look, there you go.
I shut the lights and waited.
Right?
And at that moment, the door phone rang again. This time, I checked through the window and...
Aren't the phone ringers like those 2021s? They have like cameras on there.
There was a shadowy figure of a man. He waited for about 5 minutes and then left. I considered calling the police, but I had nothing to report besides a strange man ringing my door phone late at night. So I soon ignored it. But what happened some days after almost made me go crazy. It was around 3 a.m. and the door phone rang again.
How the fuck do you even use it? Look, there's no fucking buttons.
By this time, though, I heard the front door shut. Someone must have forgotten to lock it. So I assumed that the man was now inside the building. Terrified, I went to the kitchen and grabbed the biggest knife I had.
Now that's what the fuck you do, kids. Don't run the fuck away. Stay in the fucking closet. Grab a fucking knife. Grab 2 knives. Stab that nigga in his eyes. Poof, and then keep stabbing. Because if you stab him in his eyes, how's he gonna look? Nah, nigga. You wanna get stabbed in the eyes. By me.
Then I stood behind the front door.
And hold on. And the police asked, oh, why you stab him in his eyes? Because that nigga was in my house. That nigga was trying to kill me. So I stabbed him in his eyes so he can't look. Plus that nigga's eyes if you want. I ain't getting sued. Fuck if I go to jail. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be more protected.
The doorbell rang. I think my stomach dropped at that point. He rang again, and then knocked strongly. I stayed frozen for an eternity until I couldn't hear anything. I was relieved and went to sleep after a while, which in hindsight was very stupid.
Yes, it was.
I should have made sure that the man had left the building. The following morning, as I was leaving for my lecture, I noticed some scratches near the front door's handle, as if someone had tried to mess with the lock. I immediately went to my landlord, who lives right above me, and explained everything that had been going on. He reassured me that everything would be fine. So I went to get my bike, but as I walked towards the basement door, I noticed that the lock was broken. I finally understood. The man from last night must have hidden in there. I hadn't heard the front door shut again yesterday, so that must have meant that the man was still here. I ran upstairs again and told my landlord. He got angry, grabbed a bat, and went to check.
That's what I'm saying. Get the fucking name of that nigga a bit. That nigga a beast, bitch. Get a big ass nigga to fight that bitch.
All I could hear was struggling noises as my landlord beat that man senseless.
Good.
We then called the police, who arrived a few moments later and arrested.
Yeah, fuck yo, trying to be fake, having ass, wait, how's it called? Hey, ginger having ass. Get your fucking trying to be, hey, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
I still remember his face to this day, as he looked straight at me silently. It turned out that this man had been following me for days and was trying to rob my house. He had done the same thing to other people in the past.
Damn.
I don't know what happened to him afterwards, but I assume he is in prison. I am forever grateful to...
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he tried to rob in your house, broke into an apartment, and broke a lock. You know, you definitely assume that he's in jail. I never would have guessed. Dumbass bitch.
My landlord for being so brave.
See, I would have gotten a gun. Fuck out of
He
here.
replaced the locks on every door, so now I feel safer. Well, I would have forgotten about this if I didn't open my mailbox recently and find
Buy yourself a Glock,
another bus ticket.
an AK-47, and when that nigga tries, open the door, blah, spray that nigga. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I don't know. Okay. Someone who is lying. Oh, someone who is living in an abandoned house.
My name is Michael, and it happened 2 years ago. I had some friends at the time. Let's call them Dan, Sarah, and Hazel. We decided to make our little party of explorers exploring forests and abandoned structures and such. That day was our first exploration. An abandoned house just at the...
Just so you know, you will never catch me doing this shit. Unless I had an AK or a type of gun with me. or any like a gun with me. You will never catch me doing this unless I have a gun with me. If you niggas want me to search an abandoned place, send me a gun with fully loaded ammo. Then I'll go. I'll go with a gun with fully loaded ammo. Oh shit! What the fuck did I do?
We decided to make our little party of explorers exploring forests and abandoned structures and such.
Alright.
That day was our first exploration. An abandoned house just at the end of my neighborhood. We started walking toward that house and reached it soon. People said that it was built in the 1940s. It had been owned by a man who abandoned it after moving to live in the nursing home, and the house has been left alone since then.
Alright.
We were
Hey, my agent nigga.
outside for a while, and Dan says we should go inside.
Hell nah.
We decided to check out the well first, which was next to the house. The well was stone and round, which looked exactly like the same thing as in the Ring movie.
Hell nah.
There was a piece of old wood board covering the top. All of a sudden, Dan jumped up on the board like a maniac.
You dumbass.
Then his leg fell through the small opening.
Yeah. You dumb fuck.
If he would have fallen in, we'd have been in big trouble. Luckily, he lifted his leg out of the opening and acted like nothing just happened. We went inside, and we could smell a very strong...
Okay, hold on. I get that it's abandoned and all, but why the fuck? If it's abandoned for that nigga going to the nursery home, why is the door all the way over there? And why is that window broken? Why is that window broken? Why is that even there?
Odor emitting from inside the house. It was very gross. But putting smells aside, we came across a bunch of weird things around the house.
What? Hell nah.
Clothes packed in a freezer,
Why?
fireplace with dolls inside, and upside down.
Oh, fuck nah. I don't fuck with this. I would've ran the fuck away, nigga. Fuck. Hell nah.
Table. It kind of looked like an art museum. Things started to get kind of eerie. Then we entered a bedroom this time, and the roof was almost caved in. Clothes with
The fuck is all that shit?
stains everywhere, and a black ooze was rolled down across the ceiling. I was going to puke at this point.
See, I understand the stains and shit, but I don't understand how the fuck is it gonna fall over when no one stands on it?
And at that moment, we heard some distinct chewing sounds. We freaked out, so we didn't have any choice except we were going outside. But when we left the room, barely, we all froze.
Let's jump this fool. Jump that nigga. There's two guys, two bitches.
A man who wore a scruffy lime green shirt and old gym shorts stood in front.
See, this is why I'm telling you guys I'll never search an abandoned place without a Glock. You guys want me to search a place, abandoned place? I don't give a fuck where the fuck it is. But you guys are gonna give me a Glock. You guys are either I'm gonna buy a Glock or you guys are gonna send me a Glock, so I can shoot anyone that tries to fuck with me, nigga. Sorry, I cuss a lot. I'm trying to stop cussing because YouTube demonetized shit, but like, fuck YouTube, fuck Susan. I'm just kidding. I love you, Susan. If you're watching this video, please don't take it down.
Door. He seemed like that he didn't shower for a few months.
Fuck him.
He just stood there and glared at us with a fierce look. He slowly lifted his arm to show us.
What the fuck? Ugh.
It looked like a lump of raw meat with the blood still dripping from it. That guy was chewing his arm. My legs were shaking. I wanted to cry at that time. He shouted, "Get the hell out of here," in a hoarse voice, and we ran away.
Hell yeah, you
I couldn't
did.
believe what it was I saw. After that, I never met the same guy in my neighborhood. We haven't told our parents yet. And I'm still wondering, would he still be there if I visit that house again?
Hell yeah.
This story happened in July in the year 2016. We had the clown scandal in the US, and it was pretty crazy. People would dress up in clown costumes and stalk people.
Oh, wait. Okay, guys, this is the last story we're gonna watch.
And sometimes, even do worse.
Hell no, I don't
My
fucking
friend
care.
Miguel and I went to spend the night at our other friend's house, whose name is Milo. We showed up at his house around 3 p.m. We just watched movies and ate snacks, just regular teenager stuff. Milo's house was next to a park, so we would usually go back to our home pretty late and walk the track. After watching movies all day, we eventually got bored of it, so we decided to go to the park and walk around for a bit. When we got to the park, the time was exactly 2:36 a.m.
Alright.
At first, we just walked around, talking about girls at our school and other stuff. After we rounded a corner around
Holy
the park
shit.
bathrooms, that's when we saw him.
Saw who?
There was a man
Oh,
in a
fuck
black...
nah. That's why I always carry a gun on me. I mean, a knife on me.
black and white clown costume with no mask on, standing by the
No. Fucking mask off. Mask off. Fucking mask off.
swings. He was looking at us with his head slightly tilted over to his right side. I mentioned that he had no mask, so we could clearly see his face. The man had a really dirty face with long, black, greasy hair. And he had a creepy smile
Oh, fuck nah. Let's jump this nigga.
on his face. His smile was almost stretched cheek to cheek. Even though he was pretty far from us, we could still see that he was staring right at us. We got nervous and scared, so we agreed to run back to Milo's house, since we were on the side of the park. We started the countdown in a whisper. 3, 2, 1. And then we started running as fast as we could back to the house. After running for a minute, we made it to Milo's street and started running again toward his house in the middle of the road.
That's why I don't fuck with clowns.
When we made it to his house, we turned around to look down the street. And to
The fuck?
our
Oh,
horror,
that was him.
we saw the man in the clown costume standing at the end of the road, only illuminated by a street light. He wasn't running or walking towards us.
Alright.
He just stood there. However, we were all sure that he followed us. And down in his hand, we were able to see that he was holding
Oh, fuck nah. Not fun. Run the fuck away.
a long, sharp kitchen knife. We pounded the front door, ran inside Milo's house, and went into his living room. Milo asked what was going on, so we explained everything that just happened. Yes,
A nigga was chasing me with a knife.
one of those doorbells with a camera in it. So we sat in silence watching the monitor on the wall.
Oh, fuck that.
We then saw the man walking down the street looking left and right at each of the houses, probably checking to see if we were hiding. That clown guy finally stood just in front of Milo's house.
No. I don't fuck with that. And I don't think no one fucks with that. Comment down below if you fuck with that.
We all got shocked, but we tried not to scream at all. And all of a sudden, he was looking through that
Oh shit. That shadow coming up scared the fuck out of me.
camera lens of the doorbell. That was the creepiest moment I've ever had before. Luckily, he kept walking down the street, and we never saw him again. And we've never spoke to anyone about this story. And to this day, I wonder what could have happened if we didn't decide to run to Milo's house
Shit, I would've still ran, nigga. Fuck that.
when we did.
The fuck just happened?
You
Oh my
make your
god,
own
a
handmade
fucking
goods?
ad,
Well, so
nigga.
do I sell mine online using Shopify. Let me show you how I do it. First, go to Shopify.com and sign up
We
for a
don't
new
give
trial.
no fucks.
I'm always creating new things. So being able to add them to my store
Fuck you. Alright guys, that's the last story of the day. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.